comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run.
Elmer Jones rolled his gun and put his hunting breeches on and looked up at the shotgun on the wall. He made his mind up then and there to bag himself a hunk of bear, and his cotton he had plenty on the phone. Well, he milked the cow and fed the hog, then kissed his wife and called the dog, picked up his gun and started on his quest. He crossed the creek and hit the tree, threw back his head and sniffed the breeze, let out a yell and pounded on his chest.
Here comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run.
He hunted all the morning through, but not a bear come into view, and Elmer's thoughts were on the kitchen range. For he was sick as he could be of lamb and chicken fricassee, and craved the best bear meat for a change. For Elmer's mind was in a fog, he paused and sat down on the log to get his faculties back in the groove. He heard a noise and standing there before him was a grizzly bear, and figured it was time he made his move. He grabbed his gun and turned around, but Mr. Bear just stood his ground, and Elmer said, it's either me or thou. The gun refused to go, and so he said somebody had to go, and said, farewell, I'm leaving as of now. Then Elmer's shoulders sprouted wings, his feet developed into springs, and lingered longer, he was disinclined. He run so fast, mud and mire, his ankles set his socks on fire, but still the bear kept coming on behind.
Here comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run.
A deer with antlers 8 foot wide got in the way of Elmer's stride, and both of them went heading for the brush. Then Elmer said, now listen, son, if that's the fastest you can run, move over, 'cause I'm really in a rush. The bear was gaining inch by inch and finally reached out for the cleach as Elmer saw the fence around his plate. Well, he leaped the fence and landed hard, jumped 60 feet across the yard and slammed the kitchen door and threw its face. Well, the bear was trying to get inside while Elmer saw the place to hide, and Mrs. Jones began to pull her hair. She said, this fuss has got to stop, why don't you let the matter drop? And Elmer said, go tell it to the bear. Then Elmer's wife said, listen, goon, how come you think you're Daniel Boone, whose appetite on bear meat used to thrive? He said, I'm sure that you're aware that Daniel always killed his bear, but I done brought this baby home alive.
Here comes Elmer. Elmer's got his gun. Here comes Elmer. Run, bear, run.